Okay guys, I'm back for part 2 of the villager tutorial. Oh no. Oh. Somebody's trying to buy cows. It's intense cow trading at HCF. So here's the deal. A lot of people have asked me questions about this farm, and they've said, oh, mine doesn't work, please help, please help, please help. Things that I forgot to tell you. It's really important that the Y of your villager by the doors is 6 above the Y for your villagers below. That means if you don't have a block on top of the villagers preventing them from bouncing up in the water, it will not work. The village will basically think, oh, I've got enough villagers, everything's fine, and the infinite villager breeding cell trick will basically have no effect. So that's one important thing. The other thing is you need to probably AFK for a good 2 or 3 hours. I did that. I don't know how many messages I got. I'm sure I got a ton asking for help, and then I was just AFK, and I'm so sorry. But if you AFK for a good bit, you'll have a lot of villagers bred. We had about 20 or so, and Magni Fishkin, our faction member, managed to get a paper last trade. Let's go over that really quickly, because this is very, very important. Paper last trade is how you get emeralds, which you need to get other things, which we'll talk about in a second. So the white villagers, the librarians, they're the ones that can give you a paper last trade. The reason why you want the last trade to be paper is you can use the last trade to refresh any other trade in the villager. So if you had a good book trade per se and it got X'd out, like basically a giant red X appears here, that's because you traded too much with it. If you do the last trade, it will reset all of the other trades. What does that mean for getting emeralds? Well, it means that if you have a sugarcane farm, you have an infinite supply of little green shiny blocks. Okay? That's important because with infinite green shiny things, you can get infinite diamond armor from the blacksmiths. Those are the black guys, right? So, diamond pants for 11 emeralds. It only takes, one harvest of our sugarcane farm to get a full set of diamond armor, which is pretty darn important. You may, however, have to work with these villagers. Like you'll see, I'm going to have to upgrade this guy, grabbing more boots. And you'll see after I X out of him, he's going to have this swirly particle effect, which is going to show that he's changing his trades. And you'll see now he has a chainmail chestplate as his last trade. In general, I probably should go through and just grab a whole bunch of diamond boots and pants for our faction. And that's what I've been working on, actually, behind the scenes. And it's up to your faction to say, hey, either we're going to have a policy where we... What the heck? I thought it was a touch. It just disappeared, didn't it? We'll have a policy where either our faction uses diamonds or emeralds to get diamond armor. Both ways are valid. The only problem is on this map right now, we have a shortage of diamonds, I think. You can still go mining and find some, but in general, it's a lot more challenging to get diamonds. And so using villagers is a really easy way to have diamond armor to repair your armor with. Like you can repair these with a piece of diamond. I don't know. Let's go check and see how much it costs to repair boots with actual diamond boots. I don't know if it's possible on some pieces. There may be too many enchants. Is that my looting sword? All the things are happening right now. But one last thing to note before I leave you guys is there are other important trades with villagers. So for example, Magni also managed to get a Protection 2 book villager in this guy. And you can get even better than that. You can get Protection 3, you can get Unbreaking 3, Unbreaking 2, things like that. So keep working on your villagers, guys. And if you have problems, let me know. The next tutorial is going to be about traps, I think. So look forward to that one. It's good times. It is good times. I'm really excited about it. I'm going to try to do a dual commentary with Kingstar on that. He's our trap master. Whale loves his traps. But let's go back real quick for the end of this episode and check the anvil and see what's happening. And if we can actually repair these boots just with, some diamond boots we get from the villager. Hey, cow. What are you doing down here? Okay, so take my boots off. Take the boots. Put them in here. Yeah, so for 38 bucks. Oh, For 30 bucks, I can repair these. And I think, actually, could let these get all the way down. It still costs the same. So it's definitely worth it to use villagers to get armor, to repair your armor with, so you don't go through so many diamonds after fighting. I'm really happy that Magni got that paper last trade. It's friggin' awesome. And there's only one other thing you have to worry about, and that's sometimes he can switch to gold as his last trade. It's a very unlikely trade, but it happened to me before. So always keep in mind that you might want to grab a backup paper last trade villager. And if you have any more questions, ask me in the comments. I'll try to help you guys as much as I can. See you around on HCF. Peace.